The word said here today will be long forgotten. Now I'm blanking. What is said here today will be little remembered and long forgotten, or something such as that. Because really what is testament here today is not what we say, but is what Kenny Altazan did. Now, to that said, and knowing that it might be said again later, for my remarks, I'm really going to recount what he did. Because this is about Sergeant Altazan and his heroic actions. So, and this is just a summary. While serving with the Marine Medium Helicopter Squadron, Sergeant Kenneth Altazan launched as crew chief on the lead aircraft of 2 CH-46 transport helicopters assigned to the emergency medical evacuation of 10+ casualties from a Marine company which was heavily engaged in combat with a large North Vietnamese Army force. Arriving at the scene, the situation continually followed. There were to be 2 pickup spots, but instead it turned out that casualties were scattered around. Sergeant Altazan relayed this information to his pilot. The aircraft, as it began to land, immediately became under heavy enemy fire, and daunted by the volume of fire directed at his helicopter, Sergeant Altazan began embarking the medevacs as the aircraft was moved from one point to the other. At the second location, while standing on the ramp, he saw one of the Marines carrying another Marine get shot. Both men fell. Without hesitation, the sergeant immediately left his position, ran some distance to the wounded men, immediately lifted one on his shoulder, grabbed the other under his arm, and headed for the helicopter. In the hail of enemy fire, the Marine that the sergeant was carrying was shot. All men fell to the ground, seriously injuring Sergeant Altazan's knee. In excruciating pain, he regained his feet, picked up the wounded Marines, going across open fire, went back to the helicopter and his waiting companion. Returning to the front, completely ignoring his injury, they went across the rice paddies and then assisted in embarking other wounded Marines. When his aircraft landed in what would be the last of the five zones, dangerously close to enemy positions, Sergeant Altazan noticed in the distance a Marine casualty, waving a green t-shirt. He was unable to come to the helicopter due to his condition in the sporadic sniper and machine gun fire. With complete disregard for his own safety, he leapt from the front doorway of his aircraft and ran towards the Marine. Having forgot to disconnect from his cord, he was jerked off his feet when he came to the end, landing face up. Now in significant pain, he removed his body armor, and again headed, because I gather it was keeping you from running well, removed his body armor, went to the Marine, and then noticed there was 2. One had heat stroke, and one was unconscious. He lifted the one, and grabbed the other by the belt, and moved back. With his instability of his badly damaged knee and his rough terrain, he stumbled several times. But regaining his feet each time, he limped to the distance, got on the helicopter, signaled thumbs up, and the aircraft left. On the return to the medical, he skillfully assisted his corpsmen in caring for the wounded. Sergeant, we are the presence of a hero. Thank you.